Alright guys, we are back with another video inside Mythic Tools again, and we're going to be looking at the upgraded version of my Flaming Hot Pucks deck, which is Casey Jones as the commander. As you can see, we have increased the power and the global power by a lot. Mana base and the health of the builder is amazing. There are still some qualms with the build. It's keeping the actual power of the build a little lower than where I'd like it to be, but I'm going to keep improving it as we go. As you can see, I played 29 games with this build that are registered. The actual count's probably closer to 50 or 60 games because sometimes people just don't want to log into Mythic Tools with me so I can record the wins and losses. But I have won the vast majority of the games. I'm probably somewhere around in the range of like 38 and like 12 or something like that. But overall, very, very, very good ratio. Just want to kind of show you guys what this does on the app. So we'll pop in here, take a look. We're close. We're working our way up to CEH speed. It has a lot of good stuff in it. We have added a lot of more power cards and also more combos to be able to reach those cards. But I wanted to come back to you guys again with this because I'm really having a lot of fun and enjoyment out of this build, and I wanted to kind of show it to you all again and the changes that we made to it. We've got stuff from the Marvel set that we've been upgrading and digging back into old classic cards as well. As you can see, we got Casey Jones as our commander. And we are going ahead and we're running the Flamekin Harbinger, which is a key component in the build. It allows us to search for our elemental, allows us to go ahead and get our win condition. We run a few one costs in there: Drillworks Mole, Quicksilver, and Ragavan. Ragavan's going to get us a treasure if it does combat damage to a player. So that's not too bad. Soulscar Mage also has a combo piece with Blasphemous Act and all for one. That would wipe the board and put a lock on the board so the opponent has difficulty playing any creatures. It'll wipe their board, keep our board intact. All we have to do is do non-combat damage to any creature, period. And then Ashlyn the Pilgrim helps out. But let's just talk about some key cards. We have Imperial Recruiter. Again, also allows us to go and search for a win con. All right. And win con being War Elemental. You see, when out with Casey Jones, that combos into an infinite. All you have to do is have done a little damage first. We got Red Terror. When a red source deals damage, put a counter on Red Terror. Casey Jones goes infinite off of that. Phyrexian Devourer also goes infinite with Casey Jones, and that's also searchable with the Imperial Recruiter because its power and toughness is 2 or less. So that's those are some of the main ways to get going. We'll look at the instants and sorceries here. Got our counter spell, red elemental blast and pyroblast, just to kind of stop people from stopping us. We got redirect lightning as well as deflecting SWAT in the build. We've got some red mana rush, of course, Seething Song, and then Pyretic Ritual. And then we're going to go down to the sorceries. So in order to increase the speed of the deck, we added in Gamble, which allows us to search for a card and randomly grab it. You got Jessica's Will, which is a very important key piece in the build, and then combined with Wheel of Fortune. Now, when using the Wheel of Fortune, if you combo that with some of the artifacts like Lion's Eye Diamond, and then enchantments like Underworld Breach, we can sift through our build. As long as we have the mana available to play our spell, we can sift through our build until we hit our win con and immediately drop it on the board, take the win in that moment. We can also take extra turn with Final Fortune if you need to wait till next turn to get a combat off. Sometimes it's easier to cast Final Fortune, still get that turn afterwards, just so you can get the swing in and do your combo and win the game. If at that point your opponent can't stop you. We have Torrath, God of Fury in here, as well as Blasphemous Act. Where is it? Star of Extinction as well, which is going to do massive damage to each creature on the board, and then whatever damage those creatures take over their toughness, it's dealt to the opponent, and sometimes dealt to us as well. But we don't run. We have creatures in here, but we don't typically keep a lot of them out all at once. So for those people who are just trying to go wide, it's almost a guaranteed kill. And as you can see, we just got all of our protection, the red protection, Chaos Warp, Tybalt's Trickery, stuff like that, locked down here. And then we got our draw, a lot of our extra draw and search here in the sorceries, as well as the instance or the artifacts we're using to ramp and then protect Casey Jones, like with using Swiftfoot Boots and Lightning Greaves. Manhole Cover, that actually saved me one game. Somebody was going to kill him. Had Manhole Cover in my hand, they couldn't do it. Crest for Pure Flame combos with All for One as well. And then we have Braid of Fire for enhanced mana production. Smoke to shut down like games where you run into someone who's going massively wide, like elves and goblins and stuff like that. They can only untap one creature to start the combat or the start of their untap step. So it does help. Underworld Breach is a special part. Blood Moon is some mass land denial, and Magic of the Moon is mass land denial as well. And then as you can see, we got all the lands in here. The thing about this is that I'm running Arid Mesa, I'm running Scalding Tarn, Wooded Foothills, not Spinework, no, this is the other one. Oh, Bloodstained Mire. And I'm just using that to thin the build out. In the end, this is a very, very ideal setup to run. It's extremely strong, and I would advise you guys looking at it. What I can do is I can also take you here and see some potential combos that I have yet to do. There's a card that would cost 9 mana, as it says right here at the top. But yeah, it says it costs 9 mana, and you would be able to do Repercussion and Fear of Burning Alive. Then you have this one right here. And these are all ones that I'm one card away from. The card that's grayed out, those are the card I don't have, but I'll show you the ones that I actually do have in here. And these are all assets that Mythic Tools can bring to you. As you can see, I have 21 complete combos in the build. And there it is, Underworld Breach, Lion Eye Diamond, Wheel of Fortune. What it is as long as you have 6 cards in your hand to dump into the graveyard, it's beautiful, because you can play Lion's Eye Diamond from the graveyard, and you can play Wheel of Fortune for its cost, its escape cost, and then you have almost an infinite source of mana and filtration to getting into exactly what you want to get into. And here's another one again. Underworld Breach, Wheel of Fortune, Jessica's Will. You can just play the castles over and over again. It's kind of dumb, but I hope you guys have liked this little deck build review. The build is been performing extremely well, and I recommend it to anybody who is interested in playing like a monocolored deck. It's a lot of fun. All right. Well, if you guys have the opportunity to make it to the end of the video, please like, subscribe, and we'll follow up next time. Thanks.